So, dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. We're going to start our ongoing meditation session. So, once we connect with the other network, I'm ready to start. Okay, so be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. While you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So keep relax your body and bring your attention and observe head to toes yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also, think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and then later Observe the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within each and every sensation arise, followed by the inhalation or exhalation. So, in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step and mentally relax your body following my words. Relax your head, relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, relax your eyes, relax your ears, relax your nose, relax your upper lip, relax your lower lip, relax your chin, relax your whole face muscles, relax your teeth, relax your tongue, relax your mouth, relax your throat, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your whole back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. So now we're going to relax our internal organs. If you don't know where it's located, just have a thought. Relax your heart, relax your lungs, relax your liver, relax your kidneys, relax your gallbladder, relax your pancreas, relax your small intestine, relax your large intestine, relax all abdominal organs, relax your buttock, relax your thigh, relax your knee, relax your calf muscles, relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. Bring your attention to the lower part of your body and observe the sensation, any heaviness, tightness, heat. Just get a mental note. And your lower back area. And bring your attention to your upper back, shoulders. Just observe the sensation and get a mental note. Now slowly bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times, please, and find the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So allow your inhalation, exhalation to happen itself. And when it happens, through the sensation, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Keep focus your mind to inhalation, exhalation. Bring little bit more attention and follow the entire continuation of the inhalation exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalation or exhalation. Just allow it to happen naturally itself. Also be aware about the length and the depth of the each and every inhalation and exhalation. Some inhalation or exhalation may become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. Keep your attention only to the change happening moment by moment, following the sensation. Just deeply observe and recognize it. Recognize it through the sensation, not by visualizing, thinking, dreaming about it. Don't use your any past experience, any method, technique. Don't compare even this moment to that moment. Keep the newness moment by moment. Bring attention to your body and observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one, out of anger or ill will, wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light as far as you can, and expand the capacity. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, there was a little girl and she was playing. Then, by accident, what happened? She got damaged her both eyes and lost her eyesight. And then she had a very difficult time and became a young girl. Somehow she able to find a boy. So then they used to go here and there. This boy used to take care of this blind girl. And this girl used to tell, one day, if I can see the world, I want to marry you. So by the time, one day, this boy took her to a doctor. So then the good news, somebody going to donate her 2 eyes. And she was so happy. And then the surgery done and she got her eyes back and saw that the world is so beautiful. And then what happened? The boyfriend, and she looked at him and he was blind and she didn't know that for all this time. And now what? Now she start to enjoy the worldly nature beauty, and day by day this blind boy became a problem. So then after a few days she told him, anymore we cannot be together. So the boy accepted that and then gave a little nod and leave the girl. And she didn't care about that little nod. But after a few days, by mistake, she opened the letter and read it. And then she saw the note. What was the note? And the boy wrote, please enjoy the world and take care of my eyes. And she couldn't believe. She went to the doctor and verified that the eyesight she got back because of this boy donated both eyes to this girl. So this was and in the documentary it says it is a true story. Don't know where it happened. But when it comes to stories, we have to be very careful not to imagine according to our experience. We have to have the wisdom go into the essence of the story and get the moral out of the story. So, dear devotees, our life also sometimes like that. And as a husband, as a wife, as parents, as children, as brothers, sisters, sometimes as monks, we don't know the other side of the people and how painful their life, and sometimes what they lost, what they give up to give our comfort, our happiness, our satisfaction. And sometimes we forget this our life happening because of other people. So then always remember that whatever the life that you have, and that is a gift, that gift you received from others and it came to you because of their hard work. So then you have to put a value on it. Rather than being pity yourself, never feel sorry about you. Don't feel pity about you. And don't accept if somebody say, oh, I feel sorry about you. Don't allow people to think like that way. You, in the very first level, you have to remember that you, as a human being, you have this life, it is a gift. Look at the Buddha's life. Millionaires to the beggars, kings to the just ordinary people. Everyone came to Buddha. And Buddha never criticized anyone. And Buddha never felt pity regarding anybody. Buddha never felt sorry regarding anyone. And he always helped as much as he can. And according to that person's wisdom. And Buddha show the ways him to or her to uplift their life. So then remember, whatever the religion you practice, whatever the book you read, whatever the person you listen, and always remember, and whatever the advice you follow, and if it is never allow you to believe yourself as a productive person, or if it is doesn't bring any message to empower you, you have to be very careful. Always remember that. So when it comes to the Buddha's seat in that community of the Sangha, the each other, that's everywhere, always, we empower each other. We share ourselves, we empower each other to move forward towards the spiritual success. So in day-to-day life, remember, conventionally, sometimes that whatever other people sacrifice for you, so then you have certain responsibilities to become a better person. That becoming a better person means that you conventionally and especially your inner life. So sometimes we kind of like we build up prison ourselves. We become very limited to us. We build up the prison, we caught up our own imagination. So the Dhamma is a tool take you out of that prison or your imagination. So imagine and recognizing something not going to take you to reality, remember. But through the practice of this meditation, day by day, it cultivates your mind. It cultivates your heart to reach to the the reality of life. That is where you understand the beauty. That is where you understand the gift of this life. So then always remember that your life is gift from others. You have responsibilities to take care of it. And once you take care, and out of that, you always have to pay the respect to others. And you always have to share your life with others. And you always have to appreciate without any condition or without any limitation. And when there is opportunity come for you to do something for others, always remember to do your best. And that way, you become an equalizer. So because you received something and at the same time you share something. And there's then nothing to hold. Then you become free from that grief. Otherwise, if you hold it to that, if you go with it, if you die with it, remember, somewhere you have to pay for that. So when it comes to your heart, mostly in the Western world, with this science, that people know the heart, it pump the blood. That's how they know. The heart 24/7 pumping the blood. But when it comes to the spiritual life, remember, it has power to pump anger, hatred, jealousy, sorrow, sadness, worry, this everything, it has power to pump that also. And then the other side, loving kindness, generosity, compassion, empathetic joy. So these kind of qualities. So then you have to remember, more than the blood, there is a capacity in your heart to pump something. So then what, unknowingly sometimes, what's happening there? What is pumping through your heart? Have you ever aware about it? So then look yourself, take a conscious decision. And then little by little, you can change that. So that's why we have to practice a little bit. Because just by imagining ourselves, just by thinking ourselves, it's not going to take us out of this journey. It's going to empower this journey day by day, day by day. We don't want to do it. Why? Because this journey itself, this is the only thing keep happening again and in different form. Why your imagination, why your knowledge, why the understanding itself cannot take you out? As example, this is a psychological test has done. So you put two labels on empty bottles. One is sugar, one is salt. And then you put it on a table and you fill the salt to the bottles. This refined white salt, the market that you can see, you put that salt to the both bottles. So now you know inside these both bottles, salt. But when you show it to somebody, that person recognized the bottle through the sugar word or the salt word. See that the word, that the sugar or the salt came out of your past experience. How you know what is sugar, what is salt, came out of accumulation of your past experience. So when you show it to somebody and that person recognized the bottle, reading the word, and then come to a decision, this is sugar, this is salt. It has done, and there are many psychological tests has done it. 99.999%. you know, and people come and select this is sugar, this is salt. They has no capacity to recognize the, the reality. So that's mean when you become very limited to your experience or your imagination or your knowledge, it cannot get into reality. That is the same thing with the dharma. That's why even though through this, media, social media, this everywhere through internet, YouTube, is everywhere more than any other time. We have the Dhamma. But still, each and everyone struggling to understand Dhamma according to the knowledge what they have. But practicing meditation is something. So when it comes to practice meditation, you drop your past experience and you allow your mind to come to tranquility state, because in that tranquility state, when the mind becomes free from your past experience, there is a capacity in your mind to understand the reality. So that's why day by day, when you keep practice, and your practice itself going to take you to a moment to detach from the experience. But the fear ourselves, and we put limitation to us to find the comfort within what you know. So because of that, we keep it going around it, keep going around it. And then sometimes see that even our own knowledge and become kind of like a tornado, hit us back. How it is possible? So then always remember, that's why you need the Dhamma. So then you, with the faith, conviction, you have to learn the Dhamma. And when you learn the Dhamma, always remember, keep the newness. And when you practice, keep the newness. Don't mix with your experience. Why? Because that is so strong than you think. That your experience, it has eons power, the strength, and the ability to convert whatever the new things to mix it to your past experience. So then that you lose it. So with that, remember how you can empower your in day-to-day life activities and to build up a higher level of spiritual foundation, and in day-to-day life, how you can transform your mind, your heart, each and every cell in your mind, using the good thoughts or the positive way of understanding the life. So there is a sutta called Arati Sutta, Anguttara Nikaya, 3rd chapter, Arati Sutta. In this Arati Sutta, the Buddha mentioned that it is a very, very clear analogy if you understand. When it comes to our desires, and when it comes to our anger, hatred, when it comes to our ignorance, and sometimes we keep thinking about the jealousy, we keep thinking about the hatred, and we thinking about the ignorance, rather than doing something and take it out. So if you keep thinking about your anger, hatred, jealousy, ignorance again and again, what will happen? It becomes stronger. So as example, anger. If you become worried about your own anger, sometimes people come and say, Venerable or Bhante, I get angry. So it is a problem for that person. And he knows about it. and then try to and struggling with it to do many things, and maybe counting 1 to 10, holding the breath, and doing many kind of things and chanting a mantra, like that, and thinking about the anger. So then the main subject become the anger, and out of that anger, holding that anger, and then keep doing everything, but the anger becomes stronger, stronger, stronger. The jealousy, the same. Ignorance, the same. If once the ignorance become the epicenter or the subject, so whatever the things you do around it to cover up it, it doesn't work. Your ignorance becomes stronger. So in this Arati Sutta, what the Buddha mentioned, that Arating Pahaya Mudita Bhave Tabba. So you have to practice this count action. And when you practice the count action, you should not focus to the main problem. So as example, when you have a disease, you go to the doctor. So then doctor give the medicine. So if you keep reflecting on that, whatever the disease or the pain you have, then what will happen? You're not going to get out of it. But if you take the medicine, and if you trust the medicine, and if you believe it, and if you have the faith towards the doctor, and you trust the doctor and the medicine, and you keep taking it, taking it, taking it, if the doctor is right, if the medicine is right, what will happen? You're going to get out of the problem. You're going to get out of the pain. So same like, and we all know that the greed, hatred, and the delusion sometimes giving us unnecessary problems. We know we have it. But the thing is, we take it as a problem and we hold it rather than practicing solutions. So in this sutta, what the Buddha said, arati means the lust, the strong desire. And when the strong desire become the subject, and out of that, if you try to do whatever, even you go to the jungle, thinking to beat it up, you cannot do it. And then it become more and more and more stronger. So then what do you have to do? So you have to practice the empathetic joy and looking others' success. You have to be happy. Let your jealousy to be there. Don't bother it. Don't try to struggle it. Don't try to go and have a boxing fight with your jealousy. You cannot overtake it, like fighting with the same energy. It cannot do. Only thing, then develop the other side, day by day, day by day. Develop the empathetic joy and develop the sharing. And when you see other success, appreciate that. When you know someone that becoming successful, be happy about it. So that way, day by day, what will happen? This arati or the jealousy or the lust become slowly, little by little weaker. Why? Because you uplift the other side of it. But without doing anything, if you hold this as a problem, it never going to go. It's going to become more powerful. Why? Because you're thinking about it. And then you become a prisoner to that. So then the next one, vihinsa. So vihinsa pahaya, avihinsa bhavetabba. How you can get out of this, that vihinsa, or the anger, or the kind of like the very difficult, hard reaction and giving pain to others and putting others in trouble and physical and developing physical and mental pain and environment around others, how you can get out of it? And start to develop the avihimsa and develop the compassion and develop the loving kindness in you. So when you develop it day by day, what will happen? Eons by eons, whatever you collected, that the dark nature in you going to go away. Why? Because your light becomes so powerful, especially in this human world, as a human, that with the very conscious mind, when you take that kind of decision, it has so much power. Because in the samsara, sometimes we have done things unknowingly, but now you have the wisdom. So then you have to use it and build up that, and never come to a point to that hurt anyone. Never come to a point to give a hard time to anybody. So that way you slowly get out of that. Then the adharmacharya, physically, mentally, verbally, sometimes we come to a point to do things meaningless. That out of that meaningless, pointless work, what will happen? We get into tangles. And once we get into tangles, that tangles can be inner tangles or outer tangles, inner problems or outer problems. So then what you have to do, when it comes to your bodily, verbally, and mentally action, and find a meaning for that. When it comes to find a meaning for that, the most important part, remember, you are a valuable person. Put a value on you first. And then have a purpose. So that's why that as this Buddha's followers, we keep our mind in the highest place as a Nibbana. So then you have the higher purpose. So you put a value on you as a human being, and then you have a higher purpose. When you always in that path, so whatever you perform out of your bodily, verbally, and mentally action, and you can find the meaning. So when you are able to find the meaning like that way, whatever good for you and good for others with your bodily, verbally, and mentally action, and it will little by little reduce that all the demerits that we accumulated in the samsara, that all the unnecessary, unprofitable skills that we accumulated to us slowly going to go away when you develop all the profitable skills in you. So rather than struggling with the dark side, start to build up your light in your heart. So then remember, when it comes to your heart more than the blood, there are two other ways. So then rather than pumping the greed, hatred, ignorance, sorrow, and start to pump loving kindness, generosity, compassion, wisdom through you. So that way you become a light one day rather than becoming dark to yourself or others. That light will guide yourself, and not only you, it will show the path to others also. And then in that journey, you share your life and you enjoy your journey, and that is where you're going to experience your transformation, become a bliss for you and bliss for others. So end of that journey, you will attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabrogo vinasatu mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi diga yuko bhava. Ittavata ca ammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idamme punya kammang asavakkayavang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.